everyone. For those that don't know me, I'm Josh, and this is Moonlight. If you haven't been here before, what Moonlight is we're a community around creation at 42. So whether you have a side project, a business, an idea, whatever that is, we're a place to gather and talk about it, and then basically to share it with the community, get people involved in your project. And so if you haven't been, we kind of split the meetings up into two parts. So we have the first part is basically anyone can go, it's an open mic. Anyone can come up, present. You have 5 minutes, talk about whatever you're doing, even if it's just something you're interested in, and get some feedback on that. As well as the second part, we have a demo where you get about 15 minutes or so to really show off more on like a hands-on presentation about what you're building. So tonight, Taylor's our demo. He's building a really cool project about making his own keyboard, which is really, really exciting. So he's gonna be showing off that. But besides that, if you ever want to demo, just feel free to reach out to me on Slack. My username is jtrujill, JTRUJILL. So please feel free to do that if you ever want to show off your project. So we'll go ahead and get started. If anyone wants to pitch, if they have a side project, an idea, feel free to talk about it. Anyone have anything? All right, so we can go ahead. Renee, no pitch? All right, all right. Anyway, so all right, we'll go ahead and get started on the demo. So it'll be a quick Moonlight tonight, but Taylor, do you want to get started? Do you need a mic stand?
This probably isn't going to take very long. What's up, guys? I'm Taylor. As Josh said, I'm designing my own keyboard. So since there's only like 4 of us, if you want to get closer, I have things you can push and poke on, which is always fun. Yeah. So first step into designing anything is like,
Can we get like this angle?
oh yeah. Hey, you good, Renee? So the first thing for designing like any project, you have to, 1, make sure you know what you're doing, and 2, make sure your design works. So this is like the mini version of the full-size keyboard I will build. So I've like designed the circuit, laid out the circuit board, had it manufactured, assembled it. Now you have a keyboard you can poke on. Doesn't do anything because I'm still writing the software, but here it is.
There's supposed to be cables here between.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, I mean, it will be.
What are your goals with the keyboard?
What are my goals? Like, so, yeah, go ahead. Just like, if you don't drop it, it should be really hard to tear up. So, like with a normal keyboard, a normal gaming keyboard, if you will, you normally have software on the computer that handles like recording macros or hotkeys, and that's all fine and well until you need to take your computer to a friend or keyboard to a friend's house and use it, or use Linux, which your crappy driver software doesn't work on. So the idea is to bring all that stuff onto the keyboard firmware itself. Like the keyboard firmware should be able to record macros and replay them, and the computer should just see a simple numbers of like, yeah, I'm pushing these keys coming in, and not have to like decide. So like there's that, like that's one thing I would like to implement. Something else, RGB keyboards that aren't store-bought are really hard to come by. So mine's RGB because I wanted it. So there's that like feature that I can't really buy anywhere else.
Any way we can simulate a keyboard through a USB port via software?
Oh yeah, there's I think it's called the USB rubber ducky. Hack 5. This group invented them, but yeah, it does exactly that. It's like looks like a flash drive. You just plug in and it simulates a keyboard and just mashes buttons really fast.
We go ahead and just sit down, get all the chance to look at it.
Yeah.
Awesome. I want to make sure live stream people can see.
Oh yeah.
Have you built anything like this before?
Not near on this complexity scale.
Questions?
Oh, so yes, if I'd built something in this anything this complex before, no. Like this is the pristine of hardware for me.
So like your first step is obviously just getting the key to work, right? Or to get that to work. But then you want to eventually build out the whole keyboard. So like kind of what's the next step
So Josh asked, what's the next step, like post demo or development hardware? Like, it's make sure it works. I've been working on the LEDs for about 2-ish weeks now, and I've not been able to get anything to work at all. So that's either my code's not working or I screwed up the design. So making sure your hardware works as intended is very important before you go and build something really big. Yeah. Estimate time, probably looking at a good like 1.5 years out from a functional prototype full-size keyboard. Like when your hardware turnaround times, like I finish design, send it to the manufacturer, that's about a month, give or take. So you have that, so if I screw up, that's a month before I can fix it. And then plus this, I mean, like as it sits, this is just literally the buttons. Like it does not process at all. I have to like design more hardware to do that, to actually interface with the computer. So all that is on the horizon.
On the software side, what are you using? C? It's embedded?
Yeah, so on the software side is all C. I specifically target Atmel controllers, or microchip now, I guess, because they have a nice open source C toolchain. It uses GCC, and it just plays very friendly with open source. Any other questions? Comments? Snide remarks? Do I only have 5 keys? I only have 5 keycaps. There are 13 keys on the keyboard, but I only have 5 keycaps. 6. One of them's not here. Yeah. Am I open to other people? Yes, but at the end of the day, this is my project to build my keyboard. So you could get told to go do your own thing. Just forewarning, I'm not gonna like as far as like, you know, helping me on the software and stuff, I'm fine with that. But if you want a 6.5U spacebar and I'm on a 6.25U, I'm gonna win every time. How do I upload code? I left it upstairs. It's a USB programmer, and then I use ISP in series circuit, something programming. In-system programming, that's what it stands for. ISP to actually flash the microcontroller.
So did you do this kind of more of a learning project, or more because like you didn't like any keyboards in the market and you want to make one for your own version?
Both. Oh, did I do this for a learning project? Yeah, so it's both. It hinges on like I like to learn. I'm also cheap. And I like custom things, even though keyboards and cheap don't go together. So I'm losing out on that one. But yeah, so it is a learning experience, but ultimately I just want like completely custom from the ground up hardware. The question is, does it have a main? It does. It's still called main. It's no like AC char star AV, because you can't pass arguments to it. Yeah, always starts from main. Any other questions? No?
All right. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. That was a bit quick today. We'll be back next week. Over the course of like the next 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to be showing off a lot of really cool hackathon projects people have built and they want to continue to develop, as well as hopefully get some teams. We have some student companies they're about to launch. So hopefully get them out here in the next few weeks. So definitely look forward to that. But thank you.